Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good day. It's Gord, your hurtin' hippie. For me, it's Wednesday. For you, it's probably Thursday or later. And it's +1. The snow has stopped. If you saw my video of Wednesday, which I'll link right here, you'll see that it was a snowy morning. It's how I ended that video. And it's absolutely beautiful out now. So we're heading to the river to capture some of this before it melts away and have a nice montage of Christmas music with Christmas scenes. How about that? Let's do that. But first, I just want to say tomorrow I'll be live. There's the link right there. Click on that link. Make sure you click the reminder so that you're reminded I'm online, and then come see me tomorrow on my live show. And right here, subscribe, click the bell, get your notifications and don't forget to comment below. I have found out by watching Steven Crowder, who does an awful lot of experimentation. The more comments, the more YouTube spreads my videos. So comment, my friends. Comment away. Say hey. I will reply to every comment. But if they get a lot of them, some of them may just be me saying, hey, peace. So, I'm going to turn on the music. I got a night... I've got nice wren. Let's get away from that dog. I'm glad I've got my cleats on, I tell you, friends. Even in the middle of the road, there's ice. But anyways, so I've got a nice rendition of Jingle Bells that I'm going to play. And we're going to look at Christmas scenes and snow and ice and fun. This is just a fun video. Sit back, relax, and enjoy that music. Peace. hope you enjoyed that montage. Jingle. Freaking bells, hey? Friends, I gotta show you, look right here. They are draining a fire hydrant in 0 degrees when we're expecting freezing tonight. I'll put a video right here. You can see it better there. Pouring the water down the street, down my street, and it's going to freeze tonight. Hopefully it's all going towards the sewer line, which I'm about to walk upon, and not collecting on the street. And I think they're just trying to make sure all the sewer lines are free running. But that looks a little iffy. I hope you've enjoyed this. I'll be back with little known facts and a morning talk. But first, let's see if it's going down the drain or if they're causing an ice rink on our road. I'll show you in a sec. Told you I'd be back. Let's go look. They're pouring it out pretty fast. There they are way down there. And here it is. So far it's all collecting properly, so good on them. Just seems a little iffy. Maybe it's something that should have been done late fall, not early winter. Peace and cheers. Love and harmony. I thought for the final segment of my winter wonderland, walking in my winter wonderland, we should go for another walk. And I'm using the new camera, the Sony, and seeing if it works okay. There's the house. And while we go on this walk, I thought I'd mention what I used to do Christmas time with my family. Almost every night we would go on a walk in the neighborhood to see what new lights were up, and just talk. We enjoyed a walk after supper, and I haven't done that in a while. But also, once or twice a year we would go to a place in Edmonton, when we were in Edmonton, when my first 3 kids were young. We would go to a place called, there's a little bit there, that's kind of pretty, a place called Candy Cane Lane. Let me throw an image up here while we walk along Candy Cane Lane in Edmonton, a really kind of ritzy area of Edmonton that has always done up their area really, really heavy. Like their power bills must be incredible. But right now, not a lot is up, and I was sitting at home thinking about, what do I do? What do I do to finish this video off? Give myself a little break tomorrow. And so far, I think this video is working pretty good for nighttime. It's dark as can be, but you're seeing it pretty well. It's a little cold. It's -1, feels like maybe -5. I'm not putting the graphic up because I just don't have it. And by the time I go get it, it'll change. There's a little bit of lights, really haphazard right there. There's some beautiful stuff around here. So what we're going to do is every once in a while, I'll take you back out for a walk around here as the lights get better, and we'll go to different areas and just enjoy this area. I really, really enjoy seeing Christmas lights, and again, in that theme of winter and holidays, I want everyone to be fully aware that what I consider Christmas holidays has nothing really to do with religion. It has only to do with the roads a little slippery. It has only to do with community. It has only to do with family and with friends and with rejoicing. Not in a religious way, but if a religious way is your way, then okay. But what I'm saying is, regardless what you may or may not celebrate during the holidays, all it means for me is touching family, touching friends. And this year, most of it's going to be this way, online, saying hi to each other into a camera, opening presents and sending short little videos. But so be it. We'll beat that too. So we're going to end it, so far the prettiest house on our block. Before I get too close, we'll see. I don't know how this shows up yet. We'll see in editing, and I'll see if we can show this house better. So let me get a little bit here. Quite pretty. And now the evening comes, and I go home and I have a couple more totes, and I rest up and I finish editing this in the morning and send it off to you. I'm preparing my go live, remember. So, friends, have a good evening and be well. Be cool, be sweet, be loving, be kind. Be you. I'll be me. And again, we go full circle. It is now Thursday morning. And yes, little known facts. I did say I wasn't going to do it, but here it is, friends, all about Christmas lights. Why not, hey? So first, Thomas Edison was responsible for the first Christmas light display. This is quite an interesting story. Determined to make good on his promise to electrify downtown Manhattan, Thomas Edison sought to draw attention to his incandescent light bulbs during the 1880 Christmas season. The Wizard of Menlo Park, who was known for his PR savvy, laid 8 miles of underground wire to power strings of lights around the outside of his New Jersey laboratory. Train commuters traveling between New York and Philadelphia were so amazed by the glowing fields that one reporter labeled Edison the Enchanter and described the spectacle as a fairyland of lights. Just 2 years later, in 1882, Edison set up a central power plant on Pearl Street in Manhattan. That holiday season, his friends and colleagues, Jon Johnson, decorated the first Christmas tree with 80 blinking red, white, and blue electric lights. To add to the historic presentation, Johnson's tree sat atop a revolving box that spun every 10 seconds. Documenting the amazing display, a reporter from the Detroit Post and Tribune wrote, "I need not tell you that the scintillating evergreen was a pretty sight. One can hardly imagine anything prettier. The tree was kept revolving by a little hidden crank below the floor, which was turned by electricity. It was a superb exhibition." The magic of Christmas. Number 2, Grover Cleveland was the first president to have a Christmas tree decked out in electric bulbs. Yes, Benjamin Harrison was the first to have a Christmas tree in the White House in 1889, but it wasn't until 1895, 4 years after the White House was wired with electricity, that Grover Cleveland requested the first family tree be adorned with hundreds of multicolored bulbs. The 24th president is credited with warming the public to the idea of Christmas lights. At the time, many people mistrusted electricity and thought the dangerous vapors would seep into their homes through the lights and wires. And finally, on the same thing, they were expensive, very expensive. By 1900, it could cost as much as $300, around $2,000 in today's terms, to pay for the lights, a generator, a wireman's services to illuminate the tree with electric lights. A breakthrough came in 1903 when General Electric, created after another company merged with Edison's factory, offered the first pre-wired 8-socket string of lights. When GE attempted to patent their Christmas festoons, their patent application was refused because the product was based on knowledge that ordinary electricians already possessed. And you probably heard it here first. Merry freaking Christmas.